Can you see me, guys? Hello. Hey guys, my name is Danish and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about this box right here, which is the Maono AU-03 condenser microphone set. So I unboxed this piece of kit about a month ago and I'm back here today to talk about this device and how it has fared into my workflow and has it been a major improvement for my audio gain. So I have to ask this question to my audience and see if it is a proper gain or if it is a definitive gain that people could make a difference out of. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, I'll stop. So let's start out by giving a description of this kit right here. So this is a condenser microphone with a cardioidal pattern. So that is the heart shape pattern. Heart shape pattern, where it can listen to most of the sounds that are coming from the side and the front, but it cannot record any audio that is coming from the back. So this helps in reducing the noise that it can absorb and also cuts down a bit of the workflow difficulty as well. So in the box we get the pop filter, the microphone, the shock mount, the arm, the XLR cable, and the voice splitter that I've connected it to connect to my smartphone. So this is a voice splitter which can connect the headphones and the microphone together. So I had another jerry-rigged system that I used to use before, which I'll get to in another video of about all the audio interfaces that I've gone through, and this foam filter as well, which also helps in absorbing a lot of the noise that comes in. This whole kit cost me about 2000 rupees, and I bought this when it was on sale. And for 2000 rupees, getting a condenser microphone with an XLR input is really great, because I can upgrade the XLR to 3.5 millimeter cable to an XLR to XLR cable and connect it directly to an audio interface and upgrade my setup a bit more with an actual mixer as well. So it's a pattern to upgrade in a sense. I look a bit brighter right now because I forgot to turn these two spotlights on. Yeah, rookie mistake, I know, but let's continue with the video. The frequency response is 30 Hz to 16 kHz, which is nice and large, but I have no idea about any of this because I'm a beginner in audio gear. And now, what did I have before this? So I had the Boya BYM1 lavalier microphone. So it was a clip-on microphone that a lot of you saw before as well. I really did not start out with the microphone that is directly on my smartphone because I would rather have a bit of a better audio than video. So I always emphasize on the audio, and YouTube always works better with better audio even though the video is crappy. So I'm sidetracking a bit here and just mumbling. So let's get into the pros and cons of this device, and I'll give you a live demonstration of this so you can hear me right now talking through the Maono AU-03 microphone. And now I'm going to switch to the BYM1, and I'm not going to edit these segments here, so you can actually hear the raw footage with the noise and everything. And the only limiting factor here is I have turned the cutoff at 175 Hz and the limiting at 0 dB in the smartphone camera software. So that is going to be the same for all three settings that I'm going to do for the Maono, the Boya, and the smartphone audio. Now I am on the lavalier microphone, and you can clearly make out a difference about how the volume response is actually here. And usually I boost this to plus 10 dB when I was using the Boya to max out the volume and always get a bit more of the oomph and the effect that I really needed. It started to get a bit echoey and a bit tinny in a few videos, but that was just me progressing and learning how to use the microphone. But I was slowly getting to the limits of this microphone and I really had to upgrade. And now let's switch on to the smartphone audio. Now this is the audio that you're hearing directly, which is being recorded from the smartphone right there. And however much you boast about the smartphone audio, it is not going to pack a punch or the level of quality that even a cheap lavalier mic does, like the Boya M1. Let's just get on with the pros of this microphone. So number one pro, it was providing me a lot better value in terms of the audio files that I'm getting. Number two, I do not have to work as hard or as much to remove the amount of noise that is being absorbed by the microphone. So with the Maono, I can just go through 2 passes of noise reduction and there's no noise left in the audio clip. Whereas the Boya BYM1, I had to go through 3 or 4 passes and I still would have a bit of tinniness because it would be a bit too cut down and with the amplification of the audio as well, it was a bit sounding a bit unnatural as well. And both of these have gone through the de-essing filter as well. But with the pop filter and the foam screen, it is cutting out a lot of the harsh tones and making it a bit more hearable in a sense with the audio, and it's a lot more smoother and a lot more appealing. And I also like the output of this mic is putting out. And number two, it came with the voice splitter, so I can just connect my Audio Technicas that you can see right here and connect it to my laptop, where before I used to use an external sound card as well, and I have to aggregate the sound devices, and it was a whole lot of mess. And I still have that sound card, which I'm going to cover in another video where I go through the whole how to connect your smartphone to your laptop and stream as well. So that's a video that is coming up, so get subscribed to watch that video. And if you wanted to watch the unboxing experience of this microphone, I'm going to link that up here as well, and you can go and see my genuine reactions about this device. And now coming on to the cons of this device, I don't have that many cons because the build quality is quite sturdy, the arm has a good range of articulation, and the only minor con that I can say is that this nut or screw interferes with the spring mounting, and if I don't tighten this and it's vertically mounted, and the spring, it interferes with that a bit, which is just a minor nitpick that I have about this microphone. But other than that, it's a sensational device and I haven't had any issues. And looking at the reviews online as well, it has always been raved for being a good microphone. There is a bigger brother of this, they're called the AU-04, but that has a USB interface, and I didn't go for that because I really wanted to go the XLR route, because I want to get an XLR interface for my microphones and use a dedicated external mixer instead of the software mixers that I'm using right now. So yeah, it's been a good experience for me, and you have been hearing this microphone for a couple of videos by now in the main channel that you're watching on, and also on my Moto channel where I've done a lot of race recaps and other stuff. So yeah, that's been it for my review of this device. And I know it's a short-term review with a month of usage, but I'm going to do another one after a year of usage, around 6 months of usage, and see how the hardware has fared and how the wear and tear goes on, and if there are any failure points, I could probably give you an advice on that. But for now, it's working nicely. I enjoy this video and I really like this pop filter as well. So that's it for me for this video. Hope you like this video. Give this video a like, get subscribed to the channel for more of my content, and ring the bell for notifications. Follow me on my social media channels, and stay home, stay safe. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.